Guys, this is a really tough one. I'm going to do my best to get it done. I need a Hall of Famer. I need a Money in the Bank winner. I need an Elimination Chamber winner. Someone who wrestled in the 2000s. Someone that's bold. Someone who wrestled in NXT. Not necessarily a roster member, just wrestled in NXT. Somebody who's been in a casket match. A streak victim. Undertaker streak victim, somebody who had a feud with Hogan, a high flyer, a faction member, someone who's never been in a Mania, and somebody who's got a mask or face paint. So let me just see how well I can do with this. The casket match is going to be the toughest one to fill out. Savage feuded with Hogan. There we go. That one is done. Savage definitely feuded with Hogan. I mean, that's one of the most iconic feuds of all time. Next, Mick Foley. Casket match. No, he wasn't buried alive. No, it wasn't a casket match. Buried alive match. Was he in a casket match? Was Mick Foley in a casket match, or was it just a buried alive match? I'm a big Mick Foley fan, but I can't remember. I'm trying to go through that 1996 feud with Undertaker. I know he was in multiple buried alive matches because he shares the experience with people on his podcast and stuff. You know what? I'm going to count it. I'm going to count it. It's one of those things, Mick, I'm going to count it. Just be okay with it. If you're not okay with it, then just go and watch another channel. I would usually not use non-WWE guys, but he was never in a Mania. So everybody that's from WWE on this filter or in this filter has somewhere competed in a Mania. So I have to stretch where I can. Magnum has never competed in a Mania. I have to stretch where I can. Next, we've got Magnum again. I'm not going to use the same person more than once. And now I have to use non-WWE guys as skips, but I'm using everybody. Muta, face paint, definitely. So Muta is going in that spot. And if you're still upset with the Mick Foley thing, then just be okay with it. I'm okay with it. You just have to deal with it. Braun, he's bold. Braun is bold. I don't know how many bold guys I'm going to get in this filter specifically, but Braun definitely fits that category. Next, we have got Dean Malenko, wrestled in the 2000s. There we go. I'm actually doing incredibly well so far. I still have to fill out a lot of tough spots, but I'll get there. Next, is Nikita in the Hall of Fame? No, he's going to be my first skip. I don't think Nikita is in the Hall of Fame. He might be, but I can't guarantee it, so I can't use him in that spot. Fiend, he wrestled in NXT because, or I can use him as a streak. You know what? I'm going to use him as a streak victim. Fiend, streak victim. Now somebody recently said that, oh no, it was Bray Wyatt, that not the Fiend. It's the same guy. And then he's like, oh, would you have counted Husky Harris? His full name in wrestling was The Fiend Bray Wyatt. It was not just The Fiend. It was The Fiend Bray Wyatt because he had the multiple personalities. He was also the kids show host, which was just Bray Wyatt. It's the same person. So Husky Harris would have been a completely different gimmick, but The Fiend and Bray Wyatt is one kind of intertwined gimmick. It's like saying Mick Foley and Mankind is two different things. It's really not. Well, that's maybe a bad example, but you guys get what I'm saying. Randy Orton. Okay, so Randy Orton, you know what? What am I going to get more of? I don't know. I'm just going to use Randy Orton as my Money in the Bank winner. I think I'm more likely to get some of these other spots than Money in the Bank winner. So there we go. I just did that. Next, we got Goldust. Goldust? He's not in the Hall of Fame that I know of. He's not won an Elimination Chamber. He didn't wrestle in NXT. He definitely didn't have a high-flying finisher. Was he in a faction? Not that I can recall personally, so I'm going to have to use him as my skip ski. So I've got 2 skips. I still have 3 left, and then I'm bamboozled. Next, we've got Larry. Is Larry Zbyszko in the Hall of Fame? That's a question. Which class would he have been with who? Because I'm not a Larry Zbyszko fan at all, so he's not somebody that I off the top of my head know if he's in the Hall of Fame or not. Is he? I wish I could ask you guys while I'm doing this. I'm pretty sure Larry Zbyszko's in the Hall of Fame. Larry, you're going to be my Hall of Famer. I'm pretty sure, like as sure as I can be, as sure as I can be. Next, we've got Kenny. He was an elimination chamber. He hasn't won elimination chamber. I wouldn't call he's been in a faction. There we go. Kenny's been in a faction. Easy. So I need someone with a high flying finisher. Somebody wrestled in NXT. An elimination chamber winner. Bossman is none of those. So I'm gonna have to use him as my third skip. So I've got 2 skips left. Next, Savage. Rude. He's unfortunately does not fit any of those as well. So I've got 1 skip left, and then after that, I'm just bamboozled. Next, we've got. That's my last skip. Now I hope I land somebody that actually fits one of these categories. And Brock. Has Brock Lesnar won an elimination chamber? He seems like the kind of guy that's won everything, but see, I could have used Randy Orton as elimination chamber winner, and then I would have had Brock as Money in the Bank, because Brock was, of course, Mr. Boombox. But has Brock Lesnar won elimination chamber? I'm pretty sure he won. What was it? 2021, 2022, Brock has won elimination chamber, so I could have gone either way with this. 2021, 2022, one of those. Now I need a high flyer or NXT guy, otherwise I'm out of this. And I already used Larry Zbyszko, so I get to just imagine that spin never happened. Next, Bam Bam. High flying? Yes, absolutely. Now the hope is that I land an NXT guy, and then I just made this one. Okay, I already used Michael Hayes as a skip. I'm pretty sure just land somebody that's been in NXT. MVP, I don't recall him ever being in NXT, so he's going to be my last skip. I just could not get the NXT spot. I hope you guys still enjoyed it. Until next time, peace.